Right now, somewhere in the world, an AI just wrote a piece of code that would have taken a human developer 3 hours to complete. It did it in 12 seconds. And it's not a one-time thing. This is happening millions of times every single day. The software development industry, worth over $700 billion and employing more than 25 million people worldwide, is facing its biggest transformation since the invention of the internet. But here's what most people get wrong. The future of programming isn't about AI replacing developers. It's about something far more interesting and far more disruptive than anyone is predicting. Let's start with what's actually happening right now. GitHub Copilot, launched in 2021, now writes over 40% of the code for developers who use it. Claude, GPT-4, and other large language models can build entire applications from a simple description. In just 3 years, we've gone from AI that could barely autocomplete a line of code to AI that can architect complex systems, debug intricate problems, and even explain its reasoning. A recent Stanford study found that developers using AI assistants complete tasks 55% faster than those who don't. But speed is just the beginning. These tools are getting better at an exponential rate. What they could do last year seems primitive compared to what they can do today. And what they'll be capable of in 5 years will make today's tools look like calculators compared to supercomputers. So what exactly is being automated? The answer might surprise you. It's not just simple, repetitive tasks. AI is now handling code reviews, finding bugs that human developers miss, writing documentation, creating unit tests, and even refactoring legacy code bases. McKinsey estimates that by 2030, up to 70% of routine programming tasks could be automated. That includes writing boilerplate code, implementing standard features, and debugging common issues. But here's the critical insight. Automation doesn't mean elimination. When ATMs were introduced, everyone predicted bank tellers would disappear. Instead, the number of bank branches increased because banking became cheaper and more accessible. The same pattern is emerging in software. As AI handles more routine work, the demand for software itself is exploding. Companies that couldn't afford custom software before can now build it. The pie is getting bigger, even as the way we slice it changes. If AI can write code, what skills will actually matter for developers? The answer lies in understanding what AI cannot do, at least not yet. First, system design and architecture. AI can write components, but understanding how those components fit together to solve real business problems requires human judgment. Second, communication. The ability to translate between business needs and technical solutions is becoming more valuable, not less. Third, critical evaluation. AI generates code quickly, but someone needs to evaluate whether the code is secure, maintainable, and actually solves the right problem. Fourth, creativity and innovation. AI learns from existing patterns. Creating genuinely new approaches to problems remains a human strength. The developers who will thrive aren't those who can write the most code. They're the ones who can think critically, communicate clearly, and see the bigger picture. What will the job market actually look like? The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects software developer employment will grow by 25% through 2031. That's much faster than average. But the nature of these jobs is shifting dramatically. We're seeing the rise of the AI-augmented developer. These are professionals who use AI as a force multiplier, handling 5 times the workload of traditional developers. Entry-level positions are changing too. Junior developers used to spend years learning to write basic code. Now, they need to focus on learning how to effectively direct AI tools and validate their output. New roles are emerging. AI prompt engineers, AI code reviewers, and AI integration specialists didn't exist 5 years ago. Today, they're among the fastest growing positions in tech. So how do you prepare for this future? Whether you're a current developer or considering entering the field, here's what the data tells us works. First, embrace AI tools now. Don't wait. The developers who master these tools early will have a significant advantage. Second, focus on fundamentals. Understanding computer science principles, system design, and architecture matters more than knowing any specific language or framework. Third, develop your soft skills. Communication, problem solving, and business acumen are becoming the differentiators. Fourth, stay adaptable. The tools and best practices are changing rapidly. Building a habit of continuous learning is essential. And finally, specialize wisely. Security, machine learning operations, and AI integration are areas where human expertise remains critical and demand is growing. The future of software development isn't a story of replacement. It's a story of transformation. Yes, the way we build software is changing radically. But the need for people who can solve problems, think critically, and bridge the gap between technology and human needs, that's only growing. The developers who adapt won't just survive. They'll thrive in ways that weren't possible before. The question isn't whether AI will change everything. It already is. The question is whether you'll be ready.